to chase after buses? Or the working adults who rented buses for their wedding ceremonies? Although they share a common love for buses, an unspoken tension exists between the two groups of fans.
The younger bus enthusiasts feel that the older bus enthusiasts are probably more elitist, in the sense that the older generation, they tend to have a lot more capabilities. Like, for example, they have the freedom of hopping into their cars, driving to catch a special appearance of a particular bus on a particular service, and using their top-of-the-line cameras to just get that perfect shot, while the younger ones may have to best be content with a ride or a bus ticket of that particular appearance.
Our citizen journalist James has been a bus fan for 40 years now, but he would never call himself elitist. He says the older bus fans can invest in more expensive photography equipment or even afford to publish books on their pet topic simply because they have higher earning power. Despite his experience, he is impressed by the younger bus fans.
I would say that not being senior means that they are better versed in the technical aspects. We were surprised the younger ones, they can just blare out all the registration numbers of the buses that run on the route, and even the vehicle identification numbers and all. You know, where do they get the kind of memory? Really, no one would like to know.
Bus spotting in Singapore is a relatively new hobby compared to other countries such as Hong Kong and the United Kingdom. It's so rare that concerned commuters call the police when they see bus fans taking pictures of buses at the interchanges. So, to prevent misunderstanding, older bus fans go so far as to set an informal code of conduct. But some of the younger bus fans don't take kindly to being told how to behave. Yet James thinks it's only fair to reassure the public that bus fans are just a harmless bunch of people trying to pursue their hobby.
And we don't want our hobby to be a menace to society, right? It is as innocent as anyone who writes about a new car being launched or a new jet that has just landed at the airport. You know, our basic mode of transport, the bus, is something that everyone has neglected over the years. At least now in Singapore, we know, hey, there's a group of guys who actually look at this mammoth that's transporting millions around Singapore every day, right? So what harm is there?
James wants to share his love for buses with the masses. But first he'll have to journey to a far-flung corner of Singapore with fellow bus fan Poon to this industrial area in Kranji. Tucked away in a nondescript corner is the place where buses are retired and scrapped. Think of it as a bus graveyard. Body parts are strewn everywhere in heaps and heaps of metal. The guys have to watch out for the cranes, which are used to separate the metal parts. But the danger, dust, and heat do nothing to deter the avid bus fans.
This is actually the badge of the bus coach builder. This company is now defunct. So by keeping things as such, we can have some memory of its existence, at least in Singapore. I don't think we have a price tag for this because we do not have any records of any kind of trading of this memorabilia. In foreign countries, it may be worth something. We haven't tried putting it in the market yet. But I'm going to keep it a little for sale.
You won't be put up for sale.
We feel that by keeping a piece of his history, like badges and things as such, it will serve to give us good memories of the past. And also, a comparison to what is to come in the future.
It's rather a sad place for me lah. not as yet exciting because this is the so-called the death bed of the bus. It's like a cemetery like that, so we're quite sad lah. Yeah, but exciting wise, of course, we can salvage some things at least back home for souvenir, for safekeeping lah. As part of the history lah. Yeah. Those are easy to take out. Of course, we can use our hands lah.
Yeah. Because a lot of these badges are actually riveted and it can be quite difficult to remove. In the first place, they are not meant to be removed actually. It's actually impromptu. It's just, when you see it, you like it, you try to get it out. You can't get it out, you just go to the next item until you fail, and then okay, that's the end of the day.
Today is quite a good catch. Speedometer and signal set.
Hey, see what I've got too, man. Just as good as yours. Come, let's go. Enough for the day.
It may be a junkyard to the rest of us, but it's a treasure trove for James and Poon. Even a simple item like a speedometer can tell a story of the journey a bus has taken in its lifetime.
Mileage of a bus. I would say you come to, they will travel millions of kilometers before they're scrapped. Right. On average, a car travels at 30,000. A bus in a year, easily 10 times more than that. Okay, and you're going to multiply by 17, you can do your maths.
And the numbers speak volumes. A bus can spend a maximum of 17 years on the roads. In its lifetime, it would have traveled anywhere between 5 and 7 million kilometers. Considering the staggering figures, a little wear and tear is inevitable, perhaps even acceptable. Or is it?
I've seen buses with holes on the floorboards. Tires that look a bit suspicious.